to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What's your take on him, Dan?
Big arm here, Jack Flaherty. Call him Jack Flash. This guy throws in the upper 90s, 97 to 100 miles an hour. Great life up in the zone. Good hard breaking ball. He has tremendous mound presence. Gets the ball, throws it in a hurry. There isn't anything really finesse about this guy. One of the top power pitchers in all of baseball.
First delivery to him. Nicholas Castellanos is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
In now, Jesse Winker. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
In is Joey Votto now.
Number 19.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Sosa onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Next to dig in, Eugenio Suarez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball. The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
The 1-1 home. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. On to the bottom of the first here at Busch Stadium, and the Reds are staked to an early 1-0 lead. Tyler Mahle, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
John Nogowski is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals' starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Justin Williams stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Molly has pitched just under 60 innings, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. 2-1 after the foul ball there. The 2-2, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count now, 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
Now here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 1 inning in the books here. The Reds lead it 1-0. Second inning set to go, and stepping in the long ball threat, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas.
First pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there. And he fouls this one off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So here's Tyler Naquin as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lifetime in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 8. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tyler Naquin goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Jonathan India.
Jonathan India digging in now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Ready now is Edmundo Sosa, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
The 0-1 on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. India ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Yadi Molina digging in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's got 8 hits in 19 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. In the air down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 6th.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on day. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there and a strong arm.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson in the dirt here. Sosa stands at first with 1 out. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next to stand in is Nolan Arenado. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. He's set. Here it comes. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. That brings in Tommy Edman, and he puts it on the ground to second. Moustakas is there, and the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Tucker Barnhart. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 9.
Striding in is Tyler Mahle.
Tyler
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
No.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will get this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 2.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Nagowski gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Reds are down in order, but they lead it 1-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the 3rd inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
Jack Flaherty.
First pitch of the AB now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
At the plate now, John Nagowski. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here it comes, 1-0. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Stepping in now, Justin Williams. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Nagowski, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Now batting, first baseman.
So stepping in is Paul Goldschmidt. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right center. Naquin's going back. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box, Edmundo Sosa, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 to him now.
No strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 3 full, all even at 1 apiece. All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's...
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and the Reds now take a 2-1 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0 and 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Suarez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. The 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2 and 2. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
In now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And this will be fouled away.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 Cincy. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, Yadier Molina.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. First time up, he went down looking. Fouled off. And this pitch runs in and hits him, but not before he swings through it. Not sure what he was thinking about that time, but it's 1-2 now. Hopped up. One there. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
Now batting.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. From the belt, the pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
So now to the plate, Tommy Edman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
No strike.
out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Jack Flaherty. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
The left fielder, number 34.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Standing in now, John Nagowski. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. Cards forced to settle for 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. In now for the Reds, Tyler Naquin. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, number 12, Tyler Naquin.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Now the pitch. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. A bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 6, shortstop Jonathan India.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. First pitch on its way.
Ball, no.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Tucker Barnhart will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. So now here is Justin Williams. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 delivery. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Lifted in the air to right field. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up.
さん、お
Interesting
は
to
よ
see
うご
if he
ざい
has
ま
the same approach this AB.
And that misses for ball 1.
す。メジャーも来週の金曜日ですね。ようやく近づいてきました
Now
よ。
the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice
お
job.
まけに選手名鑑もね、同時発売されるから、たまらんですね。
Into the box now, Edmundo Sosa, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And the 2-out hit keeps the inning alive for Yadier Molina.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals through 5. All even at 2-2.
ああ、一番高いやつですか。すごいですね。
So here's the Reds pitcher, Tyler Mahle.
自分は結局MVP エディションにしましたけどね。
Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
ああ、一番高いのはね、いろいろ得点も一番多いんでね。まあ、いろんなモードをね、やりはるんやったら、それが一番いいと思うんですけどね。
First pitch of the AB now.
No, that's a ball.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
1-2.
Playing slow. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder.
Yes, sir.
He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
まあでもスイッチ版はもう一番安いのにしましたけどね。
First offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung at and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play
まあ
right now.
今回はね、もう大谷さんの
And here's another one today.
仕様に徹底的に作り込んでるみたいですからね。
And focus on making some contact.
大谷ファンはもう今回は当たりちゃいますかね。
Stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Now the first pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't
う
kill us, but I
ん、
gotta
も
believe
う
this
両
guy's
方
looking
買い
to
ま
do
したけど
exactly that.
もうあえて両方買うっていう。
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Yeah, flip a coin
初
right
め
here. I
て
don't
の
know
ね
what you
スイ
said
ッチ
on
や
it.
から
Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
You know, I think that
どこでもできるのが最大の魅力ですよね。
There's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Reds are down in order. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece.
まあ DL 版でね買いましたけど、
And that'll bring up the outfielder.
パッケージでも多分 Amazon とかじゃないと入手できないんちゃいますかね。めっちゃ高いですからね。
Here's the first pitch.
まあ
Foul tip
DL
into
版
the
で
catcher's
全然いい
glove.
です
It's
けど。
strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fouled away. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
このまた選手名鑑をね見ながらやるのがたまらんのですよ。
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full.
まあ毎年の楽しみですけどね。
0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
He's set, and the payoff pitch.
よ
And
っしゃ。
that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That's an excellent bat right there. Fell behind an early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
あとはあれですよね、それ1日からできるのはいいんですけど、 シーズンの日程がどうなってるかですよね。あえて1日開幕でやってるんか、リアルと合わせてね、8日からやるっていうあれなのか。多分でも選手の移籍とかはね、すぐには対応できんはずやから、今またね、各チーム移籍がすごいから、あれが全部反映されよう思ったら相当かかるんちゃいますかね。
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Tommy Edman, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. High in the air down the right field line. Castellanos is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
まあこれがね、ほんまに表示だけでも日本のあれになったらね、だいぶ違うんですけどね。実況とかはもう英語でいいんで、せめて表示してるああいうのが日本語になったらよりね、やりやすいんですけど。
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
まあ日本語マニュアルがね、多分またいつかは出るとは思うんですけど、なかなか見ながらやるっていうのが
Austin Dean will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
ファミスタメジャーみたいな感じやったらやりやすいですけどね。あれも結局もう今年出さへん言うてますからね。もう出さないんで座礁をやってくださいって公式が言ってましたからね。
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Nick Wood's under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006.
まああれはあれで買う人はそれなりにおったみたいですけどね。
At the plate now is Joey Votto. Lifetime against Andrew Miller, just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to
選手の入れ替えがね、もう一つ
2-0 now.
どういう意味なんやろっていうあれはあるんですけどね。2軍と3軍とかのメンバー入れ替えの。
Here's the pitch. 2-1 now. Arenado into foul territory. Pulled toward right center field. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
まあこれでもね、2軍3軍もシーズンできますからね。
So next to bat will be Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit to third.
よっ
Loved
しゃ。
by Arenado. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Next up is Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
まあでもずっとやっとったらもうあれですね。球団の名前とかはもう頭入りましたね。前はほんまになんかようわからんかったんですけど。
Stepping in for the Cardinals, John Nagowski. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker.
まあ
There's just no
30 チ
way
ームあり
to
ます
do
からね。
any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Behind 0-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, Justin Williams. Pops this one up. Suarez into foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's given the Cardinals a 3-2 lead.
いやー、レフトフライと思ったら入りましたね。逆方向に。ライトじゃなくてレフトに行くっていう。しかも2番バッターやったんですね。
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, The guy on the mound
まあ
does
で
not
も
want
勝
to
て
come
るとき
inside.
勝っ
If
とか
I'm
ん
at the
と
plate,
な
I'm
か
gonna
な
be
かね。
leaning out over.
Swing and a liner. But this will get foul. 2-1. One out, nobody on.
まあでもあれですね。ブルージェイズがほんまに
Fooled with the curveball there.
借金だらけで勝てないですからね。
Popped him up.
まだカーディナルスはね、首位やからいいんですけど。
And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Edmundo Sosa, singled in his last at bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
あえてもうね、移籍とかトレードとかやってないから、
And a good idea to hold
も
off
う
on
ノー
that
マルの
swing. It's
状態でやっ
0-1.
てるんでね。
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Swung on
Wow.
and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-2 St. Louis. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin.
まあでも
No
メン
hits
バ
to
ー
this
も
point.
ね、もう変えまくって調整してるんですけど、それでもなかなか勝てないですね。
Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens. This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get
まあ
back.
いろいろやってあがいてますけど、まああそこからどうやって這い上がるかっていう、
2-0 count, the pitch.
まあそれはそれで面白いんですけどね。
Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
Shortstop, Jonathan India.
So here is Jonathan India. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hard hit toward the
あ
hole.
あ、抜ける。
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out nod.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He
Number
battled.
17, Kyle Farmer.
まあでもこのチームほんまに広島にそっくりですね。
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make
マー
the
ク
move
と
to
い
get
い
a
色
little
と
more
いい。
speed out there. Kyle Farmer is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to
う
test the
ん、
running
めっ
game in
ちゃ
this
似
one,
てま
so
す
they
よ
could
ね。
decide to put a man in motion
全
right
然
here.
名前は
Balls
違
and
うんです
strike
け
the
ど、
count.
見た目とかはほんまよう似てますよね。広島と対戦したら面白そうですね。広島対広島みたいな。ああ、ケンさんおはようございます。
I know it was a four-seamer
掛
right
布
there.
正
Get
幸
back to
で
that
す。
two-seam. It's what his MO is.
ほんまによう似てますよね。関連会社なのか、たまたま一緒なのか。
Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Now batting. The pitcher.
Tyler Stevenson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 47. Tyler.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. That's in there.
ダブル広島。
Now 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now.
よっし
Well,
ゃ
leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning.
ー。なんとか8回終了。
Raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Kyle Farmer will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher.
For the Reds. Now catching. Number 17.
Nick Senzel will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Number 15. Nick Senzel.
Lucas Sims is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Now to the plate, here is Yadier Molina.
For St. Louis.
抑えやっときますか。
Yadier Molina.
First offering on its way.
ちょうど今、アランさん FF やってますね。もう1時間20分ぐらいやってはりますけど。
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals. The right fielder. Gillen.
So the next to bat will be Dylan Carlson in his career versus this pitcher. Just a
も
couple
う
of
今やっ
matchups,
てま
no
すね。
hits in 2
6時ぐらいからやっ
at-bats.
てましたよ。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
まあ結構何かコメントしてはりますけど、バトルやりまくってますね。
Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that could cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The 1-1 is a fastball thrown by him for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I
Wow.
suppose. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 1-2 pitch.
ほんまにどっぷりハマ
And
っ
he
てま
sends
す。
it out of play.
ほぼほぼ FF14 ですから。
The 1-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting. The third baseman. Nolan Arenado.
Next to hit, Nolan Arenado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher is combusting through the
な
gates
ん
and
とかで
done
も
his
1
job.
点差で
Try
す
and
けど
get
ね。
this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Ball outside.
A little bit outside.
まあ
2
ちょっ
and
と
1.
ずつこの視点も慣れてきましたね。
Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're up 3-2. Ready now for Cincinnati, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that
さあ
finished off
9
the
回
last
の
inning.
表です
You
ね。
don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Giovanni Gallegos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one
さ
off here in the
あ
top
こ
of the
の
ninth.
人もちょっとね防御率が悪いんですけどね。
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
That's inside. 2-0. All over the place to
うわ
start the ninth.
い
It's
きなり
3-0
ノースリ
now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be
ああやばい
strike zone.
あ入っ
And
てる
now it'll rattle up against the wall. Turning for second is Castellanos.
ああそれてるそれてるああこれはあかんこれはあかんあちゃー最悪や
Safe at the plate. We are knotted at
冒
3.
頭で
Man, I'm not sure
同
I've
点になっ
ever
てますやん
seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be
あ
a
っちゃ
big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
何もせんと同点になってますけど
So now to the plate.
最悪のパターンです
And
ね
on
こ
the
れ
first pitch, he grounds foul. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike
こ
again.
れはちょっと予想外の
Now
展
here's the
開
pitch.
まあツーベースはしょうがないとしてもそのまま入ってまうと
And another foul ball.
これは痛いですね
High in the air out to center field. And this will be pulled in
なん
just
と
in
か
front of the
抑え
warning
て
track for the
さよ
first
な
out.
らにせんと
Into the box, Joey Votto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
このエラーは痛いですね
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball. No.
Bases are empty,
One
one man
ball.
out.
No strike.
Liner towards second. A dive,
あ
and
ー
he
ポ
knocks
ロ
it
リポロ
down.
リポロリ
And he'll make it to first easily on what'll almost certainly be ruled an infield single. At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. That evens it up 1-1.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
The 1-1 pitch.
おー
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation
Yes, sir.
called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack.
この三振はで
Gets
かい
the
ですね
swinging strikeout on the changeup. Eugenio Suarez goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. To the plate now, Mike Moustakas. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Another one sent foul.
なるべく延長はね、やりたくないんで。
Ready with another two-strike offering.
あーっ
And
と、
look out as that one ran in
あ
and
ら、
got him.
Man, that's going to drive
当たりましたか。
He loses control of his release point, and now
あ
the
ー
go
ち
ahead
ゃー、
run
思いっ
moves
きり当たっ
90
てますね。
closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Stepping in once again is Tyler Naquin. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And that's
Wow.
inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field.
なんとか。
Long run for the center fielder, but it's the
よい
right
しょ。
fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that ends the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. The Cardinals with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the ninth. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in will be the very
うん、
full-footed
ピ
Tommy
ッチャー
Edman.
はそのままですね。
First pitch on the way.
あー、止
Well
まった。
out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm
お
at the dish, trying to
あ
hit
ー、
the
取ら
ball
れる
hard
か。
and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some
ここ
sort of
で
a
ピ
hit,
ッ
but
チャーや
it
から
hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
うん、カーペンターさんで
Matt Carpenter will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch of the AB now. Hit
す。
sharply
よ
on
っ
the
しゃー、
ground.
抜ける
And。that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know
さよ
it's
らな
about
の
the
ラン
inning.
ナーが
They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Into the box now, John Nagowski, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Downstairs,
Wow,
2 balls and
際どい。
no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
3-1 to the
Wow.
Cardinals left fielder.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning.
よっしゃ、ファーボール。
And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's the first pitch. Weak
Ah,
down the
Tonzumari.
first baseline. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means
送
two
り
men
バ
are
ン
in
トです
scoring
ね。
position now with 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul.
Next, here is Paul Goldschmidt. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 5.
ああ、さすがに歩かしますよね。
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands.
ああ、4番と対決ですね。まあ、4の2で当たってるから、ブーブーブー。4番と勝負ですよ。ピッチャーはこのまま。うわお。
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1. Little
あー、取られてもうた。
on to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Junior Fernandez takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
おまけにこれ、あれね、ランナー2塁からの設定にしてるんで。
We are into extra innings, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Nick Senzel. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Catcher number 17, Kyle Farmer.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. A high fastball is in there. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen.
まあ、2塁やからね、1本出たら1点の確率が高いんでね。
The 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away.
あー、ファール、ファール、ファール、ファール、ファール、ファール。危な。際どいですね、今の。
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Down the left field line and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate.
あのボール球を振ってくれましたね。
Max Schrock will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 32, Max Schrock.
Here's the first pitch as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And it's 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
低めいっぱいですね。よっしゃ。どん詰まり、どん詰まり。ああ、それてる。あっしゃ。
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
Ah, 打たれてもうた。あった。ちょうどまたとこ飛んでいきましたね。いやー、あのエラーがなかったら終わってたんですけど。この2点は重たいですね。大概エラーの後に点が入るんですよね。なんとか、2塁からやからね、点は入る可能性はあるんですけど。さあ、抑えが出てきましたね。さあ、5番からランナー2塁でよっしゃー、いきなりヒット。初球から行きましたね。あら、今日打ってない。ライト。ボーダーさんで。ボーダーベイダーさん。
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah,
Get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out.
甘い。あーちゃー、取られてもた。おっしゃ、セーフ。あのサード、ホーム投げよう思って迷ってましたね、今。ランナー突っ込みましたけど。あの分ダブルプレーがなくなりましたね。迷いが出ましたね。ホームでタッチアウトしようとしたのか、タイミング的にはアウトと思うんですけどね。どっちを取るかですよね。1点やるか、1点も阻止するか。あー、ボールだな。おーっと。
Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
あー、落ちるか。落ちた。落ちた。詰まりながらもセンター前。
No doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so
さあ、ランナーはこのまま帰ずに。
that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out.
さあ、エドマンさん。
In now, Tommy Edman as he looks at a fastball that misses.
この抑えもでもそこまで
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy
ええ
save.
感じで
These
も
guys
な
are
さ
making
そう
a
です
run
ね。
for this one.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out.
あ
Pretty
ーっ
healthy
と
hack that time. It's 1-1. A swing
よっ
and
しゃ、
a
いったい
drive
っ
to
た。
center field.
同
That
点
one's
同
got a
点同点
chance.
同点同点。
Catch is made. Here
な
comes
ん
the
とか
tying
追い
run
つき
from
ました
third.
ね。
And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-5
粘
ball
り
game.
の同点で。
Really good at that right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can.
さすがに交代ですね。
The outfield and the tying run comes in to score.
Amir Garrett takes over here with a runner at first and two gone in the inning. Paul DeYoung will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Paul DeYoung.
いやー、やっぱ分からんもんですね。
Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a sinker here
2
that
点
misses. It's
差をなんと
1-1.
か。
He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap.
スライダーシンカ
Swing
ー。わ
and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem. Sometimes everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Here's the 1-2. Now
いや
a
ーっ
swinging
と
bunt.
ボール臭い。
Ready with another two-strike offering.
うおっと。いったかー、チャーレフトフライ。
Winker is there to make the catch, and that means we've got
ま
more
あでもなんと
baseball
か
ahead. Frustration boiling over
追い
with
つ
an
きましたね。
opportunity missed. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Harrison Bader stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Harrison.
Seth Elledge takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Seth Elledge.
リプライがバットのやつあたり。
Runner at second now, nobody out, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here's the first pitch, lifted in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The relay throw, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
40で行くとは思わんかったですね。
So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like
強引に来ましたね。
you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
The 0-1.
おーっと、
The offensive approach here is simple. You know
あ
the
え
pitcher's
て
going
勝
for
負
the
をする
K,
と
so
いう。
set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry
よ
about
っしゃ、ボール球振ってくれた。
is a guaranteed release.
So he chased out of the
完
strike
全な
zone
ボー
on
ル
that
球。
one. Eugenio Suarez goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Mustafa.
さあ、ツーアウト。
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. As
よ
he will
ー
take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
よっしゃー、なんとか抑えた。ゼロで終了。うわー、こっち3回エラーしてるんですね。エラーしまくりですね。さあ、サヨナラのチャンス。取ってない。ちょっとランナー遅れる。今サード取るかと思ったんですけど。しかもランナーピッチャーじゃないですか、あれ。ピッチャーがランナーですよ。いったー、サヨナラ。終了。さよなら。意外とでもあっさり終わりましたね。
Seth Elledge gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
三塁の守備もなんかちょっとおかしかったんですけどね。ランナーがまたピッチャーやったから。でも最後はもう、普通にレフト前で。いやー、ヒヤヒヤもんでしたね。これでなんとか、首はつながりましたね。これで連勝で、まだなんとか、首位はキープしてますね。ブルワーズがもう迫ってるんでね。広島がでも3位なんですけどね。借金3。ヤンキースとドジャースはやっぱ強いですね。いやー、この価値はでかいですね。この後が、インディアンスですね。その後にカブスで。やっと来月オールスターゲームですね。ようやく6月ですもんね。よっしゃ、さあ、終わりましょうか。これはでも良かったっすね。 はーい、お疲れ様でした。なんとかさよならで。なんかメンバーがある程度決まってんすかね、これ。投票中って感じですか。はーい、お疲れ様でした。ハーパーさん、ライトで選ばれてますね。ピッチャーがカーショーさんですね。マチャドさんと、アクーニャジュニア。豪華メンバーですね。意外とでも、レフトのスミスさんがかなり票入ってますね。ドミニック・スミスさん。またオールスターも面白そうですね。よっしょ、さあ。ではではでは。